Hey guys, Lorena Magano here with New Filmmakers Los Angeles. Today, I'm talking to director Joe Wikla about his new film, Oblivion. Let's take a look at a clip from the film.
What the fuck is going on?
Does she know you? Why'd she call you Hank?
She does. I don't know, man. I've never seen her before in my life, all right? She's hysterical, okay? You put a gun in somebody's face, they're gonna say and do whatever they can to get out of it. She's trying to mess with our head.
That's how it starts. You trying to pull something on me, man? You trying to fuck me?
And why would I do that?
Why not?
Let me tell you something. If I wanted to fuck you, I would have put a bullet in you months ago. Now why don't you put your nuts back in the sack and let's finish this job.
Joe, why don't you give our viewers a brief synopsis of your film, Oblivion?
Oblivion is about these two men who are professional thieves who go into burglarize this wealthy home, and in the midst of that, one of the burglars starts to kind of have flashes of like forgotten memories, and then someone comes home and claims that he's her long lost brother, and so that kind of complicates things with his partner, and he starts to question his own identity and has to deal with that in the midst of this robbery.
How did you come up with the idea behind this film?
Well, I really just wanted to do something that was kind of like a thriller, sort of like really tense, like hostage situation type of movie, but I didn't want to do just that. I wanted to try to couple it with something that I could kind of dig a little bit deeper into, a little bit deeper psychologically. So I heard all these stories about kind of people who had this dissociative fugue syndrome that they had to deal with, and like these stories of people who would lead like other lives. Like there was like this one woman who for like 2 years forgot who she was and actually had a job as an elementary school teacher before she finally kind of snapped out of it and like realized like who she really was and finally went home. So I just thought that was really interesting and could kind of like pair that with sort of just this kind of like a taut thriller. Could be like something like really interesting.
Was it always your intention to leave the ending open for interpretation?
I wanted there to be like that possibility. But I think once we kind of get towards the end of the movie, we do kind of want to try to start to connect the dots, so the viewer isn't left wondering, feeling as lost as the main character is. So I did want to try to bring it all back around and try to, tie it together in a cohesive type of story. So I kind of wanted to leave it open-ended as far as like where he goes from here, but as far as kind of it's all about kind of accepting kind of what's happened to him in the past, and it's kind of emotional trauma that's kind of happened to him that's triggered these events. So a little bit ambiguous, like up until we try to kind of close everything out.
Did you always want to keep it as a short, or do you have plans to make it into a feature?
No, it was always going to be a short. I've had ideas of how to expand it into a feature. There's definitely like other feature projects that my producing partner and I have been like in developing that like we're trying to get up off the ground. So this was definitely trying to also be a way to kind of push us forward in those goals. So I have had ideas about turning it into a feature, but it's always kind of very much lived as a short.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
Oh, thank you. Absolutely. It's been great.